When you think of top-tier athletic brands, names like Nike, Adidas, and Puma may come to mind. But for millions of athletes around the world, especially runners, ASICS is the gold standard, a brand that's become synonymous with performance, innovation, and thoughtful design. But what many people don't know is that ASICS was born not out of profit-driven ambition, but from a philosophy, a sound mind in a sound body. Let's go back to 1949, in Kobe, Japan. A man named Kaihachiro Onitsuka, a former military officer and businessman, had a dream. But it wasn't just to make shoes. He believed that sport had the power to rebuild young lives, improve health, and create discipline and hope. With that belief, he founded a company called Onitsuka Kamikumi Ltd., which would later become ASICS. The company started humbly, producing basketball shoes out of his living room. At the time, basketball was growing in popularity in Japan, and Onitsuka saw an opportunity. But instead of rushing to market, he studied the sport deeply, speaking with athletes and analyzing their needs. His first models weren't perfect, but he kept improving until he created a shoe that actually helped players perform better on the court. In the 1950s, the company expanded into running shoes. Onitsuka's team focused on how footwear could reduce injury, improve posture, and enhance endurance. One of their biggest breakthroughs came when a young Japanese runner wearing Onitsuka shoes won the 1951 Boston Marathon. That moment put the brand on the international map. Through the 1960s and 70s, the company kept growing. Its shoes became known for their quality, durability, and scientific approach. In fact, the early Onitsuka running shoes laid the foundation for many of the designs that modern sneakers use today. If the name Onitsuka Tiger sounds familiar, that's because it was one of the most popular product lines, and it still exists today as a retro fashion label under ASICS. But the biggest transformation came in 1977. Onitsuka Tiger merged with two other Japanese companies focused on sportswear and textile manufacturing, and together they formed a new brand, ASICS. The name ASICS is actually an acronym inspired by a Latin phrase, anima sana in corpore sano, which translates to a sound mind in a sound body. It became more than just a motto, it was the guiding principle of everything the brand did. ASICS didn't just want to sell products. It wanted to improve people's lives through movement. Throughout the 1980s and 90s, ASICS became known for its scientific approach to sports performance. It opened research facilities like the ASICS Institute of Sports Science in Kobe, where engineers, designers, and physiologists worked together to create shoes based on biomechanics and real-world athlete data. They were one of the first companies to emphasize gel cushioning, arch support, and injury prevention, long before those became industry standards. While other companies chased trends, ASICS stuck to its mission. That's why their shoes became especially beloved in the running community. Marathons, triathlons, and trail runners all praised ASICS for their comfort and reliability over long distances. For many runners, their first real performance shoe was an ASICS. Models like the Gel Kayano, Gel Nimbus, or GL Cumulus became staples on tracks and trails around the world. But ASICS didn't stop at running. It expanded into volleyball, wrestling, tennis, training, and lifestyle wear, always maintaining its dedication to research and athlete feedback. In recent years, ASICS has continued to evolve. It launched sustainability initiatives, explored new materials, and even embraced digital fitness, developing smart shoes and fitness tracking platforms. And despite fierce competition from global giants, ASICS remains one of the most respected sports brands, especially in Asia, Europe, and among serious athletes everywhere. What makes ASICS truly special is that it's more than a logo or a marketing campaign. It's a company that began with a vision to heal and uplift through sport. Every shoe, every product is designed with that original idea in mind. That physical activity supports not just the body, but the mind. So the next time you see someone lacing up a pair of ASICS, remember, you're not just looking at a sneaker. You're looking at decades of philosophy, research, and purpose woven into every stitch. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story about ASICS and its roots, be sure to like this video, Subscribe for more brand origins and comment below. What brand should we explore next?